Well, tonight, the man accused of killing two Westerville police officers is in the Franklin County Jail. Quentin Smith was moved from the hospital to the jail today, this afternoon. Smith is accused of killing officers Eric Joring and Tony Morelli last Saturday. The officers were responding to a 911 hang-up call on Crosswind Drive. Police say as soon as the officers entered the home, they were met with gunfire. NBC4's Sean Lanier spoke with people in Westerville tonight about how they're coping and what they have to say about Smith being booked today.
People here in the city of Westerville are still remembering the two officers whose lives were lost a week ago. You can tell by the makeshift memorial here out in front of City Hall. You can see people are still dropping off flowers, balloons, teddy bears to pay their respects to the two officers and to also help each other heal.
We'd like to thank you for joining us in honoring the lives of Westerville police officers Eric Joring and Anthony Morelli.
1 week later, one more vigil as the people of Westerville continue to come together and cope with losing two of their officers.
It just really shows how through even the toughest of times we can really pull together as a family.
So whether it's at this church where many people prayed for the officers' families in the city,
we are grateful for the service rendered by all the officers,
or at this growing makeshift memorial where the people of Westerville come as another place of healing.
We've been very devastated by the senseless act of one person.
But together they unite. They become Westerville Strong.
We've pulled together and the support has been overwhelming.
You know, standing together, praying together, you know, that's how the city's going to move forward.
Melanie Cox is a Westerville native and says this tragedy has changed their city.
The reality is starting to set in that this happened, and it happened in our own backyard. And, you know, I think as sad as it is, the community is learning from this.
And the community learned the suspect, Quentin Smith, is out of the hospital and in jail. Now the city prays for the family of the slain officers and believe the suspect is where he needs to be.
He doesn't belong in this world with, you know, in my community.
I think he has his time coming, and it's not for me to judge him.
And the next step of this healing process will be on Tuesday when Quentin Smith is expected in court. Local for you in Westerville, Sean Lanier, NBC4.
And you can expect us. We will be in that courtroom Tuesday. Sean, thanks. And you could still donate to help the families of those officers. We are working with CME Credit Union to raise money to help the families of both Officer Morelli and Officer Joring. You can go to any CME Credit Union to donate, and there's also a link on the NBC4i.com homepage.